Yeah, hello guys, welcome back to 苹果下下新的是 So I think I will sleep now because really I don't know why today I keep on sleeping. But I keep come sleep. Yeah, by the way, Sam, Qi Wei, yeah, and Chiu Ying. Yeah, welcome to my stream. But then I cannot lah. I saw the Sam name is very quite obvious. Yeah, by the way, this game yesterday is played down 反转又反转 okay?
Golden elixir. Dear Monsieur de Richet, please excuse me, but I am unable to join you at present. Great, honey. Inferno by Dante. Abandon hope, all ye who enter here. Lovely lectures Mortimer is giving to his guests. Very jolly.
Yeah, hello Theo, hello, welcome to my stream. Yeah, I
Gregory?
saw you join the channel already.
Good day, Louis. I think it would be good to talk. How are you feeling?
I don't know.
I understand. I heard that William spoke to you at last about our
I say
nature
welcome to my
and
stream.
our family.
Because
It's a
I
good
saw
thing,
you join the channel.
but you must be a bit shaken up.
That's the least you can say.
I bid you welcome among us.
No, I just started.
Knowing William, he probably didn't go into any detail about our family, so if you have any questions,
one or
don't
two
hesitate to ask.
shit, this is new. This one is mute, eh? The one he email already, then I cannot add the what already what. Yummy, you just refresh only Then means 很有缘哦 what?
How many of us are there in the family?
We are 8 brothers and sisters.
What do you mean by brothers and sisters if we can change bodies?
You reason with logic. We have retained the human habit. When we first come into this world, we retain a certain attachment to our first envelope. If we are born as a man, we are brothers. If we are born as a woman, we are sisters. But I must admit, it has absolutely no real importance. They're just bodies.
Well, tell me then, Are there any other families like ours?
There are officially 7, but we're the
7.
oldest and therefore the most powerful.
哦，
What's Lord Mortimer's problem?
I think he allows himself to be devoured by a need for recognition.
Has he always been like that?
More or less, but thinking about it, I believe that the birth of our latest sibling greatly accentuated his discomfort.
Do you think he's jealous?
I didn't realize you were so good at behavioral analysis. Indeed, William certainly is prone to jealousy. Finding one's place, notably in the eyes of our father, is not easy, and we each do what we can to succeed. But I can't justify this perpetual rebellion against our rules.
Is there a head of the family?
You'll see. You'll meet them all, of course, when you are ready. They created us and set out the rules,
有眼泪。
especially our father. As for our mother, she
要买
retired
的
from
一
the
三
political
毛，所
stage.
以也是
We
直
don't see
接
her much
join
anymore. I
channel
think
的，
that
把
all
他人很
these
像不在
questions
这
simply
边。
bore her.
姨妈酱不见了。
I see. There is still much to learn.
Yes, it's true. You've got some catching up to do, my boy. One thing you must understand regarding any disagreements that might arise between William and myself is his position with regard to mankind.
What do you mean?
Well, for centuries we've been trying to help and therefore preserve humanity. Monarchies are simple and practical. They enable us to inspire humanity efficiently, and I can't understand why William wants to replace them with democracy.
But if your intention is not to dominate the human race, why not let them be master of their own destinies?
I perfectly understand this type of reaction from you, less from William.
什么
The？main thing you're lacking is
我以为
Man
哇
is
塞！
transient, and one of his particularities is that he does
Well,
not
the
learn
other
from the
choice
errors
is
of his
the
peers.
reason.
He uses up an
什么？
incredible amount of energy building and destroying
Well,
whatever he himself
我有
has
没有
put
看
into
你
it.
来我的
If we
信
weren't
呢？
here
我
to
没有看你讲话
guide
哦，
them,
等你
I
就我就以为
sincerely
你不
believe
在，
that
等你先
humanity
讲我
would
什
have
么
become
懒哦。
extinct by now. We are
傻眼
eternal.
呢！
When we plan ahead, we do it for the long term.
在我要讲话。我还有我要看你耶。
Yes, I understand, but that's more like tyranny, isn't it?
Well, it's all a question of your point of view. From man's point of view, I can understand how he would have that
生气
impression
气。
if ever he found out. But don't
这
forget
么
your
你
true
说的
nature
写到
from the
第
demon's
二
point
爱
of
了
view.
吗？
In other words, ours, letting man do as he thinks fit, would equate to letting him race to his own demise.
But what about man's freedom to choose?
That is man's worst enemy, Louis. Imagine a creature that dies without reaching the age of adulthood. It remains a child. We have to help him, otherwise he will put himself in danger. It has taken centuries for our family to establish relative peace between demons. Thanks to this policy, we have been able to decide everything by confining the other families to subordinate roles. And now William is obsessed with disrupting everything.
Peace between demons? What do you mean?
I'm not talking about conflicts within our family. If that was all there was, everything would be fine. But several other families, younger but nonetheless powerful, are trying to upset the
哇，
balance.
弄
At
我的
present,
是
we
为那
dominate most of the major
个
countries
免
around
费
the
洗
globe.
礼的。
But some families are pushing, via less influential countries, to gain ground. Do you understand?
As best I can, yes.
When the time comes, you must take up a position on the political chessboard. I only hope your father doesn't take you down with him.
Are you suggesting he might be in danger?
Well, Louis, our father's patience is not limitless. If William ever does go too far, then yes, he will be in danger. I want you to make an informed choice. Now go and see your father, see what he has to say, and then think it over very carefully.
That's exactly what I intended to do. Thank you, Uncle.
Don't mention it. If I've been able to help you in any way, go now.
No, 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 you can leave it. Hey, by the way, Sam, 我觉得昨天你应该是睡了啊。我跟你讲，昨天反转呢，反转2次诶。原来我一直要找的妈妈不是我的妈妈，然后那个 Lord 啊，那个 Lord 是我爸爸。然后我杀的人，那时候不是 Emily 跟 Emma 咩？原来跟我上床的是。原来跟我上床的是 Emma， 所以我杀掉 Emily。I was like, what the fuck? 上了不认账还灭口。没有，我就是跟上了的人，我就是没有杀掉跟我上的人，我就是跟我那个，我就是上了那个，我就是上了那个我就是上了那个什么不，我就是射了那个没有跟我上的人，那一招就死了，怕了还不认得，死没良心。
Louis, I was sure you would stay. I'm proud of you. You've made the right choice. It took great maturity to forgive your sister as you did.
She brought me up. I realized I owed her a lot.
We all make mistakes, as Sarah well knows.
Why didn't you tell me the truth about her?
I thought that might be too many truths to absorb at one time. I intended to tell you afterwards. You were in a hurry, so I made a decision. You've been able to understand and choose for yourself. How do you feel?
Hard to say. At peace, really. Oddly enough, I understand things that have happened to me better now.
What could be more normal? It may have been a bit brutal, but you've just grown up in a very short space of time. From now on, you can influence your own future. I will guide you. We've all the time we need.
You're not the first to make me that offer.
What do you mean by that?
Your brother, Sir Gregory.
Hey, by the way, I think very เก่งใน
Why am I not
read
even
mind เลย
surprised? What did he
I also
say?
want read mind เลย I also want read mind 可以啦。我也想读心。
Not much. He bid me welcome to the family, that's all.
Louis,
Hey.
Gregory is my brother. Always has been. And he never goes anywhere to say or do not much. He must have told you that he's worried about me, that he wants to be there for you,
I just
and
whole day
that
no
you
talk.
ought to
I
be
just
wary
sleep or
of
watch
me.
video. I didn't do
Yes,
anything
something like that.
already. So I just keep it that way today. No talk, message from that. Okay. Understood this.
I think he's worried about you.
Worried? Marvelous. That's just like him. You know, in a family like ours, we all have a role to play.
How you
And
know?
his
How you know? I
is
thought
to
you said
worry
this.
about everyone else. Let me reassure you. There's no reason for him to worry about me.
Like the relationship with your father, for example.
It's sometimes complicated, I must admit. I like to understand things, even if it means thinking outside the box. In fact, that's a character trait that you seem to have inherited.
You haven't answered about your father.
What did I tell you? You are too curious, my son. Let time do its work. I don't impose anything on anyone. I'm just following my own path.
But where does it lead?
I suppose I should explain. For centuries now, demons have emerged in and around great leaders all over the world. But like true tyrants, they have governed with an iron fist in a studded glove.
That's the impression I get.
But you see, people's discontent is increasing, and they are too high up to hear it. They take themselves for gods. Sooner or later, the people will turn against us, just as they have in the past. Each time it's happened, many of us have died. We must master the humans, yes, but gently. And the best way of doing that is by allowing them a free choice, Louis.
So that's your project.
Of course, not entirely, no. It is easier to keep control over people who slumber than people who are oppressed. A man with nothing to lose is a dangerous man. Whereas, if you give him a roof, food, and entertainment, he will do whatever you want. The best way of getting them to achieve something is to make them think it was their idea. For that, they have to feel as if they are free.
Hang on. What do you mean?
Look at the United States. From the start, I introduced an idea that will change everything. The idea that everything is possible. Everyone can become someone. Is there anything more beautiful?
You mean it's not true?
Man can move mountains when he believes it is in his own interest. And what nobler cause is there than his
Do you have
own
any more
freedom?
examples?
Of course.
Talk to me about slavery.
Well, take the slave trade, for example.
Slavery,
It's an
yeah.
archaic practice that simply has to stop. Today, black slaves of America work for free and in unbearable conditions. Tomorrow, if you free the blacks and offer them work along with a salary, they will bless you for it. Then, they will be integrated into the system. They will be taxable. Once they are free, they will have to work for a roof, pay taxes, and feed their families. Maybe we could take away the civil rights of prisoners, for example. In this way, we'll keep control of all those who respect the system and benefit from the others as a workforce.
Tell me what you think about progress.
Progress is essential, Louis. It's the future.
What else?
Progress must liberate humanity from burdensome chores. Progress must replace man wherever his presence is not obligatory. It creates both the desire and the need. It will liberate women as soon as the machines are able to do all the chores in the home automatically. It will bring men together by bringing a faster means of locomotion. Look at the cultural revolution that printing brought about. But the most important of all has already been laid. The foundation stone. Freedom of speech. The First Amendment of the Constitution. There must be opponents to every project. So, above all, don't develop a one-track approach, otherwise man won't have enough room for expression to feel free. If man sees his chains, he will only want to break them. If we give men the feeling that they are free, I am convinced that they will exceed their limits. And it is only from that condition that humanity shall rise up.
But do you want to dominate or raise humanity higher?
I want it to advance. I want it to
Advance?
progress. Man is our vessel. If he progresses, then so do we. Wouldn't you like to know what we really are?
เดี๋ยว
Who do you
ไว้
mean?
เลยเนี่ย
Demons?
Yes, us. Our species. I've been searching for centuries, trying to find a way to explain the reason of our existence. But humanity has not yet evolved enough to make any progress on this subject. I am convinced that the sciences will bring that knowledge someday.
So, that's your objective, is it? To understand who we are. I see your point.
Our family clings to its privileges and to the past, and that's how they are putting us in danger. But time has come for change. Now that you know your true nature, there are still a few things I need to teach you.
What do you mean exactly?
A new skill.
New
and
skill?
Not the least, Louis. It's about taking control of a person.
taking control อ่ะ
Okay, let's not waste any more time.
I deduce that you're impatient to master what's in store for you. That is good. I thought I'd mix business with pleasure for this first time.
What do you mean by that?
The conference will come to a close shortly, as you know. Not that I'm fed up with archaic diplomacy, but it's time to ensure the success of this project. To make this happen, I would like Piaget to inform the Pope he has changed sides.
You're going to use your powers to alter the votes?
The
Wow.
real game is about to begin.
Wow, he
Louis.
should really want to
Up till
go and
now,
take someone
the
body
guests
up.
have been sizing each other up. From now on, it's time for Gregory and myself to play, as well as you yourself.
Wow.
Now, here is my plan. I would like you to join His Eminence in his room.
Just play along. We'll see when the time comes. Very well. And then?
You're going to have to trust me. What we're going to do is painless for the human you are going to invade.
Invade?
Yes, you're going to enter his mind and take control.
Whoa.
You're going to influence his actions and his psyche.
Wow, if I got this skill,
Make him
I'll
speak,
become-
then
I control my
concentrate.
boss.
You must focus on him in order to
I
feel
want
his
control my
thoughts. Then, while speaking, you must link with him. Once you're done, you will naturally find your way to the source and enter into his thoughts.
But what if I fail?
Trust in your instincts. You just have to let yourself go. You have the skill. Let your nature come to the fore. You'll see. If you fail, you'll be in for some light banter with His Eminence. That's all. There's nothing to be afraid of.
Very well.
Perfect. Go now. The Cardinal is in his room. You will have to write a letter to the Pope as if Piaggi had written it himself. In this letter, tell the Pope that whatever happens during the conference, he must follow my propositions. But be careful. In order to protect himself from counterfeiters, the Pope had Piaggi's hand tattooed with a symbol to be sure of his identity. You'll see when you're inside him. You'll understand. Once it's written up, just bring it back to me and I'll send it off immediately.
All right. I'll take care of it.
control someone 我好有興趣啊 Piaggi room 啊 哎呀 Piaggi room is at where 啊屌啊
Pardon me, monsieur, but I have work to do.
Piaggi home
C'est
Piaggi
Jacques Perru. Great. Honey.
Piaggi room at where 屌啦 forget it But this Peru already died, man. The die no safe now.
A pattern with 4 circles.
Just go one by one, check something.
Dear Monsieur Perru, I'm writing to thank you for... All right. I've retrieved everything.
Eh? This is so
Duchess Emily Hillsborough.
Why can Oh yeah, this one is Emma.
We have to talk.
I was just wondering.
Oh, what's she smiling for?
Right. I shall begin. It's going to be an awful lot for you to take in on just one day. But I must tell you that I'm a demon too.
Excuse me?
I know that you are too. Gregory told me everything during my convalescence. And that isn't all. I'm also Mortimer's daughter. You understand what that means, I hope. That's right. I am a demon
Yeah,
too.
thằng Vân Loan luôn.
And I am your sister. And we also slept together. But don't be too hard on yourself. It's a bit unnatural when you
fucking
think about
goodness.
it. But then you couldn't know. This way at least, everything stays in the family. It's for the best. It mustn't prevent us from living out our affair in the open, however.
Our affair? Have you lost your mind?
I'm far too soft on you. I'll let you have everything, of course. So don't be nasty, if you don't mind.
I accidentally hear like someone having fun. I don't know one what why I go inside? Why I go inside her room? Guys, choose what? I came her down. Anh take đi. Oh.
She's not all there. It's plain to see. Yes, true. It's been a long day.
Yes. You ought to get some rest.
There has
You
our
can
family
sleep
affair.
there. You know that, right? Although, thinking about it, best remain discreet for the time being. We shall go see Father later and tell him everything. Of course, he'll be disappointed because he bet it would be Emily, I think.
Yeah, but this one's Emma.
She is completely mad.
But I think he will be
Can I
proud
bet
of
that?
me when all is said and done.
She's talking to herself. She can't even see me.
He loves me. Oh, he loves me not. Yes, we'll have to tell Father all about this. But I don't want to live on this island. It's too cold.
There's no point in insisting anymore. I'm going, Emma.
Yes, I'll see you later.
See, I kill wrong people，所害啊，跟我上床的是他，妈的，我以为跟我上床是 Emily，so I kill Emily，操你妈的！
Ah, well, Louis,
Eh?
what brings
This
you
room,
back to
ah,
my chamber?
This is what
May I
room,
sit
ah?
down?
Of course, Louis. Don't you feel good?
Yes, but if I'm gonna pass inside you, I'd better
在
sit
和这个
myself
塞
down
是不
first.
回去
It's
啊，
nothing, don't worry about it.
你讲跟我上床
What
就
can I
那
do
么
for
大
you?
声。
Right. Now I need to concentrate. I wanted to speak to you, Your Eminence. I wanted to thank you for your help. I mean, for your time talking to me about the Holy Lance.
Oh, and did you find it? It's the crusade of a lifetime for some people. You are searching for another
No,
holy
I'm not
grail.
trying,
You're
I'm not
nearly
trying.
there. Link into his thoughts. Does it annoy you at all?
But what on earth is he trying to get at? Why do you ask, Louis? I don't follow.
For the glory, Your Eminence. I can feel it coming. It's working.
Insolence? Why, really? I am a man of the church, Louis. May God keep me from such ambition.
Right. Let me in, Your Eminence.
Why?
I've done it.
What the fuck? He go
Damn
inside
it.
his body already.
He was right. This is just crazy. I can't believe it. Look at yourself, Louis. You better not get caught. Whoa. I still need to get used to
耶，
this
但是
body.
进一个老
So,
伯的身体，
let's see about what Mortimer asked me.
耶，进那个老伯的身
Right.
体，操你
It's
妈！
time I got started.
一个叫靓仔，一个
Let's
叫老
see what I
伯。
can find here to help me write that letter. I have no means to validate my forgery, so I better take my time with it and not make any mistakes. There are 2 letters from the Pope on the desk. I should be able to get a clue or 2 by checking how well they correspond to each other. And here are 3 stamps. All are different.
All are different 啊。Game character call 靚仔，誒靚仔 dentist 阿伯咯。
Right. Well, let's start writing. Lord Mortimer asked me to discredit Sir Gregory and to announce Piaggi's final vote in his favor. As an introduction,
If not,
Your
why the
Holiness,
Emma keep
thank you for your
some
trust.
power, right?
it even appears that Lord Mortimer and Sir Gregory both have access to obscure, superior forces to help them reach their ends. I think the Papal States, for the sake of their own preservation, ought to condemn this practice of conferences in the future. There's a kind of code composed of 6 letters that they always write under the dates of their correspondence. According to Mortimer, it's got something to do with Piaggi's tattoo. I guess I'll have to write one for today's date. Now, ideally, it'd be better to do without it, but I'm going to need to be extremely clever here. Today, the date is 24
Wait. The date is what? 24?
01/1793. I could pretend that the code got erased during the voyage, as if the letter arrived in really bad condition. That would be perfectly understandable given that it's traveled across the seas, right?
You better write it down, if not you forgot. Huh? I didn't write it down.
Your Eminence, all ready to send... What's he doing here?
Damn it!
Deal.
That's all I need.
Don't worry, he can't hear us.
What do you mean he can't hear us? What's going on here, Piaggi?
Calm down now. Monsieur de Richer came to see me because he was having anxiety attacks and wanted something to help him relax. I'm afraid I've been a little heavy-handed.
You can say that again.
I was about to fetch someone to take care of him. Would you care to go?
There he is, and there he stays. The perfect opportunity.
What do you mean?
It's been a while now that I've been hoping for a chance to get rid of him.
No, listen, my son. This is all getting out of hand.
Hogwash! I don't trust him in the slightest.
Why not?
Can you keep a secret?
Of course, my son. Would you like to tell me under the confidentiality of confession?
Ah, don't talk rubbish. I don't trust the little runt because he is Mortimer's son. Would you believe it?
How does he know?
Dear God, how is that possible? I am flabbergasted.
We've wasted
What
enough
is
time.
flabbergasted?
What if he wakes up? If you don't want to get your hands dirty, just turn away. and leave everything to me.
This is not a decision to be taken lightly.
You're defending him now.
What are you talking about? Of course not.
He's made you change sides, hasn't he?
Committing a crime in my room is
Shut
out of the
no.
question.
How to say
It will all be
flavor?
on our heads. No doubt about it. I refuse to run the risk.
Right.
Monsieur von Von, I always
Yes,
act
sorry.
in the best
My
interest
English
of all.
use
I
shortcut.
assure you,
Everyone's entitled to an opinion.
you must have lost your mind to want to take such an extreme course of action.
No one's asking you to help me do it.
You can't attack him without running the risk of jeopardizing the conference.
Even though Sir Gregory has the edge.
No, Gregory will never forgive you.
Very well, Piaggi, you win.
I refuse to let you do the first thing that comes into your head.
I don't know what the two of
You
you are
cannot
up
fuck
to,
up in the end.
but I'll find out sooner or later.
Right. Time for me to get back into my body.
But we get mad. You're very good at your.
Right. Don't just stand there, Louis. Mortimer's waiting for you in the red salon.
Tiny room. Later stuck in the epic body forever. Epic, no. I don't want. Dining room, I want to go down. But this game got 2 people died.
Atrus, the Miller brothers. Mother expressly forbade me from reading it.
Got one the Peru, I sure really cannot help down him when he died already. Oi!
So, Louis, what was your first time like? Bewildering, isn't it?
Here's your letter.
You fuck up Peru kill
I have to
yourself.
admit
Yeah lah,
that the experience
kill
was
lah.
utterly amazing.
Come,
No
tell me
Peru
more.
lah. Emily I also kill wrong. So the Emma ni.
Everything went as planned. I didn't encounter any particular difficulties.
Well done, you. On my first try, well, it took me 3 goes. But you did it. Gregory, what can I do for you?
I've just come to make sure dear Louis has all the information he needs.
Needs for what?
You are free to make your own choices, William. I would like the same for him too.
There's nothing I want more, Gregory.
Your schemes will lead to your demise, brother. Don't involve Louis. He has nothing to do with all this. The end of the conference approaches, and this masquerade will soon be torn asunder. Don't drag him down with you in your disgrace.
Oh, ye of little faith.
On the contrary, brother, Louis has just entered the family. Give him a chance to find his place.
His place?
What do you mean?
What place is that?
At the end of a leash, like all the others.
Don't listen to him. He's angry with our father.
And with good reason. He governs us in the same way he governs humanity. Through fear and submission.
Same old tune. When will you understand that it's necessary to impose order for things to move forward properly?
You are under his thumb and proud of it. Open your eyes, for crying out loud. His whole system has become outdated, and he's too old to see it. He will lead us to our demise.
There he goes with
You
another of his
macam become the
grand
favor of the
speeches.
song.
William has always
Like
been
to
fond of
do,
staging
but,
big scenes. It's his
What means-
theatrical side.
Does he have an inferiority complex?
I've told him time and time again, Louis. He always has to take it one step too far.
How dare you?
You are blind, brother. Even if the evidence bit you on the nose, you still wouldn't see it.
Oh, just now he angry
I feel
already. His
sorry
face
for you.
changed. Yeah, I think I need to go to toilet for a
Tea
while.
is drunk hot or not at all, William. When will you learn?
Pause.
It's too bitter. You shouldn't let it brew so long.
I knew you'd be coming along. You are so predictable.
Methodical, I would say. Things must be accomplished in the right order if we want the world to keep turning as it does.
You came here to warn me, sir.
No, to advise you.
Advise me against my father. Why?
I think you are capable of deciding
You
for...
haven't answered my question. Why warn me against my father? What are you afraid he will do to me?
Well, I wouldn't want him to lead you into... I don't know what absurd adventure in
You
which...
act as though I were in danger.
I agree with Louis, Gregory. You're trying to pass me off as a villain about to devour him.
That's not funny, William. I won't let him follow you.
You see, Louis, Gregory came here to make you change your mind. It's time for things to change. I acknowledge Father has done many good things for humanity, but his time is over, and now he must pass on the torch.
That's enough. There, Louis. That's the pathetic example your father has to offer. I really am sorry about what happened to you. You don't know our family yet. We can't have given you a very good impression, but bear in mind that we are all against William's project.
On the contrary,
If he insists on going through with it, we will have no other choice than to intervene by force. Consequently, my dear Louis, you're going to have to choose sides. I would much rather have met you in different circumstances.
there you are, Louis. See what happens when you don't follow their orders to the letter.
Louis, I'm afraid the time to decide is now. If you follow William, he will drag you down with him. If, on the other hand, you support me, I can assure you that nothing will happen to you. You won't be blamed for your father's errors.
Ah, the masks are off. I offer you liberty. He obliges you to choose, and shamelessly asks you to betray your own father. That is their true face.
Right. Before I answer, well, I'd better think it over very carefully. Do I intend to embrace my demon nature and take my place on the chessboard? Do I stay out of it and do my utmost to stop them? Or do I renounce my nature and do all I can to stay human?
What? Like just a demon. Sorry. I'm a demon.
It's useless trying to resist my true nature. I'm a demon. May
But
as well
real,
accept it.
just
The
now
sooner
I
the
feel
better,
like all
even if I
my
continue to live as a
dick,
human. All my friends and acquaintances will inevitably end up dying. And I'll be left on my own. Forever. I'm a demon and I have to behave like one. The sooner, the better.
So? What do you choose, Louis?
Wow. Sorry, I just now I go for too long because shit. Well, just now I saw my leg got one don't know like black color one. I don't know like 昆虫 insect or what So I just now direct go like I see already then I direct to go like that then I accidentally go too cao my leg. But I think no blood my leg. But very pain because I saw something break like insect. Okay. So I need to join who?
I shall follow my father, Sir Gregory.
Very well.
I don't know.
But don't say I didn't warn you.
But
Please,
But my-
don't take offense, but I just
my
can't turn my
leg don't
back on
have
you.
lah, but my
It's time
hand
we
here
finished
now
what we started, brother.
I
The
can
final
feel
vote
very
of the
肿.
conference over the acquisition of Louisiana
I
will
don't know
take
why
place
here,
in a few hours.
But don't
Suppose
have the
you gather your
痕迹
troops
痕迹
and prepare
don't
to
have the
close the
痕迹that
debate.
That's
got
precisely
eaten
what I was going
but
to
it's
suggest.
really 肿了
Come, follow me. It's time for us to get ready.
Of course your father if you got bitten then got poison I don't know black color one is poison or not but me is here lah here. You'll feel dizzy later huh? Why black color one is what?
Do you really think we have a chance of winning?
A chance? You don't know me very well, Louis. We are going to win.
But it only takes one person to vote against us, and we'll have lost.
That's true.
High
That's
blood
why
poison.
none of them will. Why? Because I have an asset that they do not.
Which is...
You.
My friends, prepare yourselves.
Me is
The
asset.
conference is about to resume. The time has come
If
to
you
lay
feel
down
dizzy, you
all our
vomit,
cards.
then you are poisoned. could be black color insect, never good news, huh? Really? And then the insect I got smell one and very weird
From
because
now
I got
on,
抓到它
whenever
then
a
I feel a bit
human speaks to
lah.
you, you will be able to read their
Hey, you haven't
current
died?
thoughts.
You take care of getting the lands. It's imperative. I'll take care of preparing our departure.
Wait, I kill first, I kill
She
first.
has to
Haven't
pay
died.
for all the harm she's done to me.
Meanwhile, let us remain on our guard against any last-minute surprises. I know my brother well. He never prepares for war if he has no chance of winning.
Finding out that I'm a demon makes no difference.
I haven't come all this way just to fail so close to the goal.
If I'm asking you all these things, it's for your own good.
This one.
You are keeping up the good work, I see. But I'm telling you, keep your guard up. Everyone is rather on edge right now.
Don't make me your competition, de Richet. You are no match.
I can't even see, sorry.
Trust yourself. It's all already in there.
I throw already there. Black window. You don't like the cocaine like they'll suck the insect.
Dear
in the
friends,
atmosphere. No,
I'd
no,
like
no,
to
no,
thank
I
you
won't.
for your continued trust and confidence. I admit that during these past few days, there has been much upheaval. I understand you have all been affected by this. Nevertheless, the world doesn't stop turning, and we are in fact on the verge of reshaping the modern world.
That is what we are all here for, my lord.
Thank you for your enthusiasm, Monsieur Bonaparte. Now you all know what we have to do. I cannot warn you strongly enough. If one of Sir Gregory's guests asks to speak with you, remain on your guard. It is highly likely that he will try to rally as many supporters to his cause as he can. Now, please, go and get some rest before the conference begins, which won't be long now. Louis, stay with me a moment, won't you? I'll
No,
be
I don't
needing
want-
your services in a certain matter.
Yes, of course. What's the matter?
Louis, you are the only one here who I totally trust. It is very likely that Gregory will take possession of some of the members of our team. I shall keep them in check over the next few hours. However, I'll need you to... how can I say this? To persuade the members of Gregory's group.
What do you mean by that exactly?
You'll have free rein, my son. Persuade all of them. Use every possible means imaginable. But no physical violence. Let's be very, very clear about that. You must bring them all over to our side. One after the other. You can do this. I know it.
Very well, Father.
Now go, and come back and see me once you've finished.
I'll be off then.
What the fuck? Oh? Persuade them to vote Lan Qiao. What the fuck? This one hard no way. But this one all 5 people. Eh. No, this game right. You can mind read and control them. What's so hard?
Monsieur Jacques Perru. Monsieur Napoleon Bonaparte.
Napoleon?
Monsieur Napoleon Bonaparte.
No, Napoleon is 支持的。
Duchess Emily Hillsborough.
Emily 啊。
Emma?
Come in, Louis. What can I do for you?
What with the conference soon upon us, I would have thought
You
that...
are absolutely right. I wanted to wait a bit before talking to you, but as you are here, I've been thinking about what we shall do once we get back. How to arrange the house, prepare the rooms for the children. Yes, I want 3, and the first one will be a boy. We shall call him Louis, like his father.
Man, this just keeps getting worse. She's drifting deeper into madness.
How I ought to help her, just too bad she got what. Still, she should everyone have family with. Still, this Emma, she direct plan already. Emma, but it's okay lah. I ought to help her. No choice. What? No choice?
Right. I can't exactly leave her like this, let alone allow her to be manipulated for the sake of this cursed conference. Mortimer has to help her. Please excuse me, madam. Just remembered. I've got something to do.
Come back quickly, my love.
I'll see you later, madam. I must warn Mortimer that she can't go on like this. I'm sure he can help her.
Future back. So I also cannot, because this one is also not Emily, this one is Emma leh. How I also cannot persuade. You also like 耍嗨.
Duke Manuel.
De Richet? I am surprised you dare speak to me.
Come now, my Lord Duke.
I hope Sir Gregory will make you sorry for betraying him.
In politics, one must know how to play the ball on the bounce. This might be hard for you to believe, but things have changed.
What are you implying?
Aish.
It turns out that you're about to lose everything.
I didn't choose
I've been given to
you
understand
guys.
that Lord Mortimer was going around you by dealing directly with the king. If you don't join him as soon as possible, you'll be deposed by your own sovereign.
Louis, not only will you realize that I am the head of the government, but you'll come to learn it's not the king who needs cajoling.
What do you mean exactly?
Behind every great man, there is a great woman. Unfortunately for you, the place is already taken. I have already taken care of it. So I advise you to warn Mortimer to change strategies. Even so, something is wrong. No, really. Is that all you have? Right. Let us save time and stop this charade, Louis. In all friendship, I must say, this conference has allowed you to learn from the very best, but you are going too fast, in my opinion.
Damn it. No good. I haven't persuaded him. You ought to grant me one more minute.
That's enough, Louis. I have already stretched Sir Gregory's recommendations by granting you these 2 minutes. Enough is enough. I bid you good luck. I bid you good evening, and may the best man win.
Yes, we shall see. Well played, Louis. At this rate, Louisiana is likely to remain Spanish forever.
It's okay, no fuck up there, no here we go. What the fuck?
Huh, that's me. Monseigneur, His Eminence Cardinal Piaggi.
Piaggi.
Your Eminence, would you have a moment?
I shouldn't really, Louis, as you can imagine.
Rest assured, I've come just as a friend.
No matter how I look at it, between my affection for you and the conference, I can't hide my disappointment that you're changing sides, Louis. With all due respect to Lord Mortimer, how could you follow him like this?
I understand your disappointment, Your Eminence, but I have good reason to.
It's got nothing to do with it, but You didn't come and see me in my room a few hours ago, did you?
Does he remember anything? Oh no. No, I'm sorry. You must be mistaken. I've been speaking to Lord Mortimer in his study.
I must have dreamed it then. It seems so real.
Don't blame yourself, Your Eminence. We're all exhausted. I can assure you of that.
That's very kind of you, Louis. I don't know what's wrong with me at the moment, but I feel rather fragile.
Poor man seems terrified. It'd be a good idea if I reassured him a little before trying to get him to change sides.
Oh, what did you want from me exactly?
Your Eminence, don't worry over such small matters. God sees you and knows the value of his servants.
Thank you, my son.
You've worked all your life to spread the good word. Don't worry, Your Eminence. I'm sure you'll find the answer to your dreams. God is with you, and he will show you what you need to know.
You are right, Louis. Thank you for your kind words. Please excuse me, Louis, if I've wasted your time. You came to see me about the conference, I imagine. And here I go rambling on about I don't know what nonsense.
No need to apologize, Your Eminence. Think nothing of it.
What did you want to speak to me about?
Right. It's now or never to get him to change his mind.
Dear Lord, don't abandon me. I am your humble servant. Show me the way.
Your Eminence, trust me. I have faith in Lord Mortimer. Let me show you the way.
What did you say?
That I have faith in Lord Mortimer?
No, after.
Show you the way?
Yes, Louis. You must show me the way. Guide me into the light.
Yes. Yes, Your Eminence. Come with me into the light.
Sorry.
Yes. I must listen to my conscience.
Yes. Listen to that little voice in your head. What does it say?
Yes, Louis. I will vote for William's project. I will follow you.
I'm sure it will mean a great deal to Lord Mortimer, Your Eminence.
Once again, thank you, my son. Please leave me now. I must pray.
Of course, Your Eminence. I'll be on my way now. President George Washington.
Washington.
Mr. President, I was looking for you.
Well, and are you, would you believe it? What on earth are you up to now? You make me change my mind for the vote of the conference, and then you proceed to change sides yourself?
Yes, I do understand you being surprised. I'm sorry, but There have been new developments since then.
What are you talking about?
Wow. This is Washington.
In fact, you were right. I've been thinking about it since our discussion, and I've been able to talk to the other guests.
You should have listened to me, you young fool.
You
Young
were
fool.
absolutely right. Please accept my humblest apologies, sir.
All right. I have my share of responsibility too. After all, I didn't have to listen to you.
Listen, I must apologize once again, but it's not too late.
Louis, listen. This is the last time you'll be dragging me into any such schemes. You realize you are playing with the destinies of nations. For goodness sake, grow up, young man.
You're right, Mr. President. I cannot apologize enough. Please come back to us.
Of course I shall come back. But from now on, please keep me out of your shenanigans.
I promise, Mr. President.
And try to stick with one opinion. At least until the vote.
You have my word.
Good. Now leave me, I have work to do.
Monsieur Johann van Volner. Why is his study in such a mess? Looks like Volner's planning something. Look, a blotter. And apparently it's been used recently. I wonder what Volner was going to write. It's smudged. It's not all legible. I can make out the signature though, and leave as if planned
Wow.
What a mess. Looks like Volner was interrupted. A chemistry set. That's not surprising coming from von Volner. I should find something to help reveal the traces of ink on the blotter.
Wow, 6 point.
just clothes. Let's see. A simple toiletry case? Never mind.
So I need to go where find him. I don't know one go where find them.
Need to talk to Von Wohner.
What, I hear her.
Blasted. Home is with him. Gentlemen.
Louis! I'm sorry, but we're waiting for Duke Manuel. If you wouldn't mind leaving us, I should think you already have enough to do as it is.
Very well. I didn't mean to disturb you. Just my luck. He'll only talk to the Duke. Right. We'll have to fix that.
Duke Manuel 是谁啊 Duke Manuel Duke Who is Duke Manuel? Hey.
Duke Manuel Godoy.
Yes, monsieur. Is there something you wanted to add?
Concentrate. I need you to listen carefully to what I have to say, Godoy.
I am all ears.
Louis, push. I need you to do me a little favor. It's working, that's it, Louis. Get in his head.
Oh, dear. What is happening to me? I do not feel very well.
I need your help, sir. Get in his head.
Wow.
Perfect.
You should
Thank
go
you,
inside.
monsieur. I'm sure I'll know how to take full advantage of your vessel, now that I am Manuel.
Whoa. You should already go inside already. Like, he no need think. He no need.
Duke Manuel, here you are at last.
Sir Gregory, Mr. von Wollner.
Thank you for agreeing to this meeting. I'll leave you with Johann a while. I still have a few things to settle. I shan't be long.
See you later, Sir Gregory.
Oh, Godoy. Come over here. I'm warming myself up. I had the misfortune to step outside and I'm frozen solid.
I wonder what he was doing outside. Something to do with what Holm asked him for, maybe.
Mr. von Wollner, I wanted to speak to you. I'd like to make you an offer you can't refuse.
I'm all ears.
Now, we don't have much time, so here it is. You will vote for Mortimer.
What a strange idea, Godoy. You are being ridiculous. Tell me now, why would I do that? Damn traitor is about to drop us.
What the fuck?
Sir Gregory has been taking us for a ride right from the start. When it comes to this operation, he isn't championing the interests of our respective nations. All he cares about is beating Lord Mortimer at his own game.
Oh, come, Manuel. Where are you getting this from?
Name me even one decision by Sir Gregory that was in favor of Prussia.
My God, man. I didn't know you were so excessive.
You don't want to answer?
I will. Just let me think.
You're pinned down. You will only get mere crumbs out of Poland. It will go to Russia. And I hope you're ready for a global war because I doubt France will agree to our coalition.
True. Said like that. I don't know.
I'm not criticizing. I'm in the same boat as you. Spade will docilely follow Holm without getting anything in return.
You are wasting your time, Duke Manuel. You know nothing about me, and your attempts to manipulate me have no effect. You behave as though we were close. Yet ever since you arrived, you've only been interested in your own little self.
Don't say that, Johann. We may not be friends, but we are allies.
Is that so? And what do you know about me, exactly? If he knew I was Gregory's son, he wouldn't try it on like this.
About you? Next to nothing. Except that you happen to be Sir Gregory Holm's son, right?
What? What do you mean? But
Now I'm starting to be of interest to you, no?
I've never spoken to anyone about that.
Quite surprising,
Because
isn't it? You see,
because
I'm full of surprises. In short,
Yes, Mike.
whether he's your father or not makes no real difference to me.
Speak for yourself.
Come on, Johann. Don't make me laugh. He has never thought of you as his son. I'd wager that you'd always hoped he would one day, even though he treated you like a master treats a useful slave.
dear, what got
He is at
lost,
best
y'all?
a mentor. Stop me if I'm wrong.
You say me tossy or what?
But, tell me, why do you want to follow Mortimer all of a sudden?
Mortimer is planning something. We don't know everything. He must have something up his sleeve to be so confident.
Ah, really? And what do you think that might be?
All of this is just a show. He has contacted all those we
Random
represent.
What do you mean?
That everything is already decided in higher spheres. William Frederick, the King of Spain, the Pope, William Pitt.
I don't understand.
Lord Mortimer has invited those who work in the wings of power to take a hand in swaying the decisions of those who actually hold it. Everything is already played out. He has already won.
How is this possible?
We've all underestimated him.
He's fooled us. We're done for.
Look, it all hinges on the next few hours, Johann.
Look, I hear everything you're saying, but there is no chance that Mortimer can make us all change sides. That is why Sir Gregory can but win. You understand?
Think again. It's already too late.
You.
I'm getting a bad feeling.
Do you love? I don't want to choose what.
That clever de Richet turned them all against...
What the...
All of them. One by one, he somehow persuaded them to join Mortimer.
But... No, that's impossible.
It looks like all of us have seriously underestimated him. While we all thought he was running around after his poor mother, he was actually accomplishing the tour de force of winning us all over, one after the other. You're the only one left, Johann. I dare not imagine what Mortimer will do if he finds out you are against him. Because, from now on, you're on your own. Good luck.
No, wait. I hear you. Honestly, betraying Gregory is... Well, it's unthinkable. Unless I simply don't have any choice.
Yes, he's finally cracked.
Thank you for warning me.
You're welcome. There is nothing more natural between allies. I did what I could. Now, it's up to you. As for me, I'll vote for Mortimer. Good luck to you.
Good luck.
How do you say the game character design very scary?
Good. I mustn't lose too much time. See you later, my Lord Duke. Have a nice rest.
Become supernatural power game concept. So I tell you lah, I play until behind only. I know that. Because 一开始的时候 shouldn't be like that one mah, then suddenly become like that already. I was like, what the fuck? That's why I say 翻转又翻转。Ghost, what the fuck? Cannot lah. This game cannot. Wait, why here got?
Louis, there you are. Well, tell me, how did it go?
I did my best.
Whom did you manage to persuade?
Father, before we start, I have a favor to ask of you.
Do you really think this is the right time to ask?
Yes. It might give you the impression that I'm forcing you, but...
I'm listening.
It's about Emma. Help her, please.
What do you mean?
She's in a bad way, Father. She's your daughter. We need to get her off the island as soon as possible. Her state of health concerns me greatly, and she needs to be cared for. She's losing her mind.
You are aware that she's Sir Gregory's guest, not mine. I'm not the only one who decides these things.
I'm sure you could persuade him.
All right, I'll have a word with him. Now, tell me who you've managed to bring over to us.
You can count on Cardinal Piaggi.
Ah, perfect. I had a feeling old Giuseppe would be able to follow me.
You can count on Mr. von Volner.
Really? Well, I must admit, I'm stunned at your success there. I truly believed he would never betray Gregory.
President Washington is going to side with you after all.
Ah, I was sure that was all a misunderstanding. Very good. Listen, Louis. Congratulations for what you've just accomplished. It's not perfect, but it's still quite a feat.
But not enough, given that the vote must be approved unanimously. We're going to lose.
Don't worry. I couldn't have been any more persuasive myself. You've done the hardest part. I'll take over now. Don't worry. Assemble everyone in the conference room. Meet me there and let's get it over with. My friends, here we are at last, gathered together to close this conference. I would first of all like to thank you all for making the time to be here and lend your services. Gregory, I believe I may speak for both of us when I say that we are honored by your presence here.
You are perfectly right to do so, William. Thank you for putting your faith in us and for coming here to participate in this conference. Thank you for helping us to make the best decisions. And I especially want to thank you, William, for perfectly hosting us at your home during these past several days.
I'm not sure all the guests would agree to that. In any case, Holm doesn't seem to be himself.
Duchess Hillsborough will also not be voting. The poor woman has suffered a lot of upheaval lately. As she was feeling quite poorly, she apologizes, but she preferred to return to the continent.
The Duchess? I hope it's nothing serious.
Don't worry, Mr. President. I had someone escort her. The Duchess simply needs rest, and now she is in good hands.
I must say, Sir Gregory, you are beset by bad luck.
Indeed. One would think that I am hounded by ill fortune.
Good. I think we can begin. You will vote in turn on the question that interests us today. Are you for or against the transfer of ownership of Louisiana from Spain to France? Monsieur de Richet?
Huh? What for? What? Okay, I use look forward. How or work against or well? Work for or work against or no. Anyone can help me? I know Teo say chin cai. Oh, work against it for what?
I vote for.
Duke Manuel?
Against.
Your Eminence?
For.
But I...
Gregory, please. Monsieur Napoleon?
For.
Mr. von Volner?
For.
What?
Gregory, please refrain from interrupting the voting. You know the rules, brother. President Washington?
For.
The votes are now cast. So you were not won over by my project. That hurts.
Don't put
I
the white
warned you.
face.
You did.
Agree or disagree, lor. Okay.
Didn't
okay.
want to listen to me.
Never mind.
Yeah,
It will
I will
still come to
ready.
pass.
No fuck
Traitor.
up, no fuck up.
What have you done? You are obliged to respect your word. That is the rule.
The time of conferences is over, dear brother. Let us abandon all this charade.
You don't have the right. What have you done to me?
What have I done? Nothing, Gregory. You did it yourself. A word of advice. In the future, Oh, that is, if you have one. Don't drink someone else's cup of tea without checking what's in it.
Father, what happened?
Sir Gregory, what's the matter? William, what have you done?
Not now.
You are mad, William. Father will punish you for this.
He will probably try, unless I get to him first.
But I cannot.
Yeah, he's not time, right?
No,
Everyone,
you
like,
cannot die. You are, however, losing all sense of reason, as well as all your special abilities.
What? What did I drink?
Can't you guess? There are but few things that can have such an effect on
Except
such as
you,
me.
you are
would
free
know
to move
that if
'cause
you
you are
ever
human.
ventured even a little way off of Father's beaten track.
Revenge!
Oh, no, my dear Gregory. You will not be taking any revenge. You will die stupidly, alone, enclosed in that rather withered body.
Help
After
me!
several centuries of near absolute power, here you find yourself on your hands and knees, hoping in vain that someone is going to help you. Tell me, what does that feel like? Never happened to me. Can't be good. You cannot leave your body. You cannot project yourself elsewhere. You cannot even contact Father. Go ahead. Try. But you are my brother. So I ask you to remember that all this is your own fault. And I want you to understand I get absolutely no pleasure out of it. Well, very little.
You swine!
A new order is born today, brother. Enough of Father's hegemony. After all these years of servitude, I can finally stand up and oppose it. You chose to serve him, whatever his excesses. Now it's up to you to face the consequences of that choice.
Matt, I am stronger than you.
What? But... What on earth is happening? Am I dreaming or...
Louis, it's me, Gregory. Listen, we don't have much time.
But where are we?
Louis, I brought us here. You must act swiftly. I can't hold out for long. William has poisoned me. He must have used the blood of a former demon. I am no longer able to enter the body of someone else. The poison is gnawing away at me from the inside. I'm going to die, Louis.
But where are we?
In the ether. What you see is not real. It's only a mental projection created by my spirit. I'm occupying William's spirit at the moment, but I'm not going to be able to keep it up forever. Join me, Louis. Otherwise, all will be lost.
Yes. Yes, I'll join you.
Find a way. Hurry.
I must find them quickly.
Huh? I don't know what to do. Huh? Your father is the villain. Yeah, then I support wrong people.
History will remember me and the sacrifices I made.
I deserve a great destiny, and I will let nothing, nor no one, stand in the way of my dream.
Other people still okay lah. This one is the more tired one because it's 10 already. Where?
Beneath your compassion, we take refuge, O Mother of God.
I sense that something is happening, but I could no longer move.
Dear God, if I lose the war against France, I will be doomed.
Huh? How? Nanjia, I don't know where is him. You say not fuck up, but you fuck up. If you choose again just now, also you will die. He at where all find Sir home? I pressed all the people already. He also not here. Nanjia,
What am I doing here now? Nothing seems real.
You're nothing but a coward.
What a bunch of amateurs you are. Please, keep calm.
What on earth is going on here? I don't understand a thing.
Louis, don't waste any time. Appease them. My thoughts are becoming confused. Help me. Be quick.
Yes, not a minute to lose.
This is Emily or Emma?
God damn it. I don't understand a thing. I'm doomed.
Emma is completely lost. She needs to be close to her sister.
Oh,
As for
this is
Emily,
Emma.
well, she no longer trusts anyone. Apart from me, that is. I have to stay by her side.
Oh, okay.我要在他的身边。他只要我在他的身边，因为 Emma 有点小哈。
Looks like I've succeeded. They've all disappeared.
Louis, it's worked. But don't waste any time.
Yes, I'm coming.
At least as soon as I found the exit.
Huh?
My own sister. I should have left her to die when the Tsarina caught her. I really am so stupid. It was obvious
Emily?
that she would betray me one day. Louis! Who on earth is... Louis, where are you? I can't see you.
In front of you, Emily. She can't see me?
Louis, are you dead too?
It's complicated.
I thought Emma killed you.
Oh, yes, that's right. She still doesn't know everything I found out. I understand that it must be difficult to forgive her, but if you think about it, salvation won't be found in anger, Emily.
It's all so unfair, Louis.
A part of me does understand her actions.
To hell with good intentions.
On the contrary, I believe now is the perfect time to decide how you want to live your life, in bitterness or in peace. Think about it, Emily.
But I thought, how is it that you are here? Can you move around?
So she died already, so she at here, is it?
I'm going to have to be a bit blunt here, Emily. You'll have to excuse me, but it's quite baffling. Mortimer and Holm, or age-old spirits who can change bodies.
What?
They're demons.
Louis, are you feeling all right?
And I am one too.
Louis, you don't seem very well at all.
But she can't
Because
see
William
me.
Mortimer is my father.
This is more like
and
afterlife
he's yours
because,
too.
because she cannot see
Yours and Emma's.
me. She cannot
He's
see me, but I can
bestowed
see her.
certain powers on me, like how to read a human mind, and even how to control it. Look, I know it's a lot to take in. Are you alright?
Yes. Actually, no. How do you expect me to feel?
You haven't
It
died,
would be
that's
easier
why.
if you told me you'd simply lost your mind, or
But she
even that
died
I've
at
lost
least
my
when
mind,
she
which would at least make some sense. If only something inside me didn't vibrate at the sound of your words.
I'm not making it up, Emily. You've got to believe me.
You're special.
where are
woman,
we
you're
then?
ranking higher, so
In the
normal spirit,
ether,
you know. So
I
normal spirit, you know,
think of it as a psychic dimension.
Oh, well, that explains it then. Do you have any more bedtime stories like that?
Well, you are dead.
Yes, of course I am. I should have known. Ask a stupid question.
Yes, I know, Emily. It's hard to believe, but even if it seems insane, I assure you that it's all true.
We are dead, and we're talking in the ether.
Well, not exactly. You see, I'm not dead.
What? But if you are here without being dead, then there must be a way out. Help me, Louis. I am begging you, help me.
What the fuck? She already died 喎會。She already died 喎。
Clearly, it seems like there must be some way of getting you out of here. So technically, yes, I don't see what could stop you.
Do you really think so?
Oh, nothing much surprises me now. I must go.
Wait, don't leave me. For pity's sake, Louis.
But I must if I'm to find a solution. Be brave, Emily.
Yes, I understand. I trust you.
I'll be back for you, I promise.
Louis, help. Don't leave me. Louis! Louis! Come back!
You bring her out, means she'll be like googling free spirit looking for a body as a host.
I must be quick.
My memories. I'm losing my sense of... Louis? Are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Pick up the thread of my thoughts, Louis. Of my memories. Make haste!
Very 可怜嘞 she's very 可怜嘞 she's stuck at here.
His children are gathered together? Yes? Here?
She made me want me to like feel like I want to save her. Huh? How the fuck do we
bring
reconcile?
Emily back again to this conference? He allowed me to bring...
Voila, how I know this one?
He allowed me to bring Emily back again to this conference, supposedly to find her sister, whereas Emma hadn't even disappeared yet. Poor wretch was shot as her sister was setting foot on the island. I should have understood that earlier.
How? I really don't know eh. Fast analyze?
And the cherry on the cake is I drank his cursed tea. And coincidentally, who arrives at the same time as Emily? And coincidentally, who arrives at the same time as Emily? Louis de Richet, his son. He brings his 4 children together, and even then I didn't react.
Huh? How the fuck I know? My.
I can't hold out.
memang tolong weh.
Who's there?
Elizabeth? But I saw your body. You're dead.
Gregory? No. No, you are not Gregory. Something's not right. Gregory, you are in danger.
Elizabeth, what's the matter?
Who are you?
Huh? He in mute leh. Don't tell ah. Cannot don't tell, he in mute leh.
Make yourself very small, Louis.
It's useless trying to hide. I will find you.
My name is Louis Dereche. Oh. William Alexander Mortimer's son.
William? I see. What's happening here? My son is in danger. Talk.
I cannot.
Let's see what he thinks.
Yes. That is good. Come, open up. Louis Morat de Richet, son of William Mortimer. Now I see you.
Damn it.
I believe that's your grandfather.
Entering inside me. I shouldn't have.
William, you dirty traitor. No. Gregory, you have no right, William. You are violating the rules. My rules.
I can't break the link. Get out of my mind.
William should have taught you not to try to read just anyone's mind.
Resist, Louis.
It's pointless.
Father! Help me!
Louis, what's happening?
William.
I can't feel you anymore.
William, you dirty traitor. What did you do to Gregory?
No, not now. No! Louis, get out of here! Get out!
Get out of here, Louis.
I shouldn't go I 不可以 cannot go read his mind. I go read his mind.
Oh, holy shit. What am I doing? I should have been more careful. Mortimer warned me about this.
I must speak to you.
Okay, so I do count the situation already lah. I shouldn't go and read his mind 的操你妈
Louis. And coincidentally, who arrives at the same time as Emily?
What look what?
And the cherry on the cake is I drank his cursed tea. He allowed me to bring Emily back again to this conference. France, so much effort.
Analysis is correct, but there's no link to what interests me here.
France, so much effort, so much wasted time. From Charles Martel to the wars of religion. I simply did not consider Protestantism to be a real threat, and that was my greatest mistake. My faith in Father,
I know,
the Catholic Church that he
You shouldn't
administered,
go
made
and
me
beat the
blind.
grandfather.
I can see that now.
Grandfather
I lost
might
France through
harm
100 years of war.
Hey, I need follow which memory or the
It was a trap right from the start. It was a trap right from the start. At the previous conference 3 years ago, I'm sure he already knew I would bring the Hillsborough sisters here. He knew it. He knew it. He already knew they were his daughters.
Previous conference? That's when Mortimer started putting his plan into action. That's how this whole thing began.
At the previous conference 3 years ago, I'm sure he already knew I would bring
This
the
is the
Hillsborough
first event that brought home here. Oh yeah, I'm on the right track.
Ma, she buy first memory only ah.
I recalled Sparta. I recalled Sparta. And when Elizabeth disappeared, He broke the rules! He feeds Louis, and I continue to see nothing. He feeds Louis, and I continue to see nothing. He stuffed his poor son with an occult knowledge that we usually take months to give to our children, and Louis is only trying his best to get by. He doesn't realize he's being led to the slaughter. And when Elizabeth disappeared, I recalled Sparta. It was a trap right from the start. France, so much effort, so much waste. Ah, Charles Francois. What an adventure. Dear Countess Dunostar, what a pity you disappointed me.
Okay, sir.
He allowed me to bring Emily back again to this conference. And the cherry on the cake is I drank his cursed teeth. And coincidentally, who arrives at the same time as Emily? And coincidentally, who arrives at the same time as Emily?
This memory is important, but it's as if there's something missing. There must be an order to this.
No not this one Something missing
And the cherry on the cake is I drank his cursed teeth. He allowed me to bring Emily back again to this. He allowed me to bring Emily back again to this conference, supposedly to find.
I'm on the right track here.
Ah.
Come to me. And coincidentally, who arrives at the same time as Emily? And coincidentally, who arrives at the same time as Emily?
I'm getting closer to him.
And coincidentally, who same time as Emily? France. So much effort. So much wasted time. I recall Sparta. Of my exchanges back then with my father.
I'm losing focus. Come on, Louis, concentrate, concentrate. I must concentrate on the important memories, the ones that led home into this situation.
Huh? Third memory.
I recall Sparta.
Yeah, I need to go back. The third one.
Be quick!
I follow the storyline already.
And coincidentally, who arrives at the same time as Emily?
I'm getting closer to him.
Recall what he do and why he come to the Spartan. All that bullshit is. I don't know eh. Spartan all that bullshit.
And the cherry on the cake is I drank his... And the cherry on the cake is I drank his cursed tea.
I should come back to this later.
I should come back to this later. What Elizabeth?
Ah, Charles Francois. What an angel. Dear Countess Dunostar, what a pity you disappointed. Dear Countess Dunostar,
What?
what a pity you disappointed me. Managed to swindle Lafayette for the damage he'd done to the Western monarchy. So full of remorse once it was done. I don't really regret making you steal the necklace and end up in a convent.
You got mention Elizabeth just now. Where?
He allowed me to bring Emily back again to this conference.
Elizabeth missing is which one? Come on.
France. So much effort. So much wasted time. It was a trap right from the start. I recalled Sparta, and when Elizabeth disappeared, He cut me off from our father, and I didn't say a word.
One more.
When Elizabeth disappeared, I recalled Sparta.
Thanks. I was so glad to see.
France. So much effort. I didn't want to believe it. He allowed me to bring Emily back again to his home.
Then the cake shit.
And the cherry on the cake. And the cherry on the cake is I drank his cursed tea.
I should come back to this later.
And the cherry on the cake is I drank his cursed tea.
Still got one more He say no, come back. It's a trap from the start. That one is first memory. That one is first memory.
So much effort. So much waste.
That one is the first memory.
Trap right from the start.
First memory.
I recall Sparta. He feeds Louis, and I can. He feeds Louis, and I continue to see nothing. He stuffed his poor son with an occult knowledge that we usually take months to give to our children, and Louis is only trying his best to get by. He doesn't realize he's being led to the slaughter. He stuffed his poor son with an occult knowledge that we usually take
end here.
Okay. Well, luckily I can't see this. I just tikam lah because every others one is not make sense already ma.
I recall Sparta.
Yeah. So because all is not make sense already ma. So this one I tikam lah.
He's coming.
Well, finally you know it doesn't make sense.
And the cherry on the cake is I drank his cursed tea. He trapped me. He poisoned me to stop me from being able to leave this body. He cut off all communication with Father and brought his children here. How could I not have seen it earlier? He's going to absorb me. The traitor! No one can stop him now. Hurry, Louis. I absolutely must see you before it's too late. You have managed to follow my thoughts. Come to me, quickly.
And just now I go speak Spartan because I remember the game Assassin's Creed Odyssey, so Spartan. Yeah, Spartan. We always a Spartan.
Louis, hurry. He's coming.
What's happening?
I can sense him. He's here. He's trying to get inside me, Louis. William has completely lost his mind. He's getting ready to pull out all the stops. He's going to devour my mind, Louis. I'm not going to be able to stop him.
Louis, you are here. I sense your presence.
What? But he can't even see me.
Congratulations, my son. You have succeeded in joining us.
Louis, don't let him draw you in there. You are signing your death warrant if you decide to follow him. I won't be there to protect you.
It's over, my son. We have won. A new order can be born.
Louis, I'm so weak. I can feel him entering. I can no longer keep him out. He's coming.
Ayo. Tell him If I tell, I will die or not?
He's here.
I can. Can you see him?
He's here. He's coming closer to you.
Where? Louis. I don't want to just disappear. He's inside my mind. I can feel him crushing me.
He's just in front of you.
I'm so sorry, brother. There's nothing you can do to stop me now. You made your choice, and you have lost.
I was wrong about him from the very beginning. He's mad. He must be stopped. You can still do something, Louis. Don't let him get away with all this so easily. I implore you.
But Mortimer is bad guy, wo.
Look at yourself, Unc. You're just as bad as he is. Despite being centuries old, despite all the wisdom you should have acquired, I don't believe in you, nor do I believe in him. You can count on me to do my utmost so that neither of you will succeed in your plans.
Louis, it's over for me. It's up to you now to protect our family. Find your sister.
Just bring Emma.
She'll know what to do.
What are you saying?
Find her.
It's over, brother. Don't fight it.
You will be punished for this.
Perhaps, but you won't be there to see it, will you?
You will be punished.
Oh my god, this bad guy.
Where am I?
It's all right, son. Don't panic. It's over.
I'm back? Where are the guests?
I invited them to go up to their rooms. They're resting. Don't worry.
Gregory?
We won, Louis. It's over.
He's dead?
Definitively. Now the way is clear. At any rate, rejoice. Great things await us.
What did you do to him?
I devoured his soul.
But I didn't see you use the Holy Lance.
Indeed not. I didn't need to. Can't you guess how I did it? The Lance of Longinus is just a vessel, Louis. It could have been any object that had the blood of Christ on it. The blood of an ancient, more precisely. But I didn't need the blood of an ancient. You see, I have been in dear Lord Mortimer's physical body for longer than my brother has been in Sir Gregory Holmes. Therefore, I am an ancient, Louis.
He was your brother. Why did you kill him? He never meant you any harm.
Oh, Louis, I am exhausted. Let's talk about this later.
No, tell me why now. I want to understand.
Stubborn as a mule. After centuries of trying to convince him, I assure you I had no other option than to do away with him. He would never have allowed me to depose our father. In the past, he had already opposed me, and sometimes very violently. He seemed to you like a man of peace, because you did not represent any danger to him. But I can assure you, he was not. With anything to do with our father, he would be merciless. In any case, what's done is done. I'm going to rest in the dining room. Join me there when you're ready. The time has come to end this little antisocial gathering.
No doubt about it. This family is rotten to the marrow. I did right not to trust them. Home told me that my last resort was to find my sister. I hope Emma will be able to help me.
But Emma already like 小孩. But I thought Emma is really 起笑. I kill wrong people. I killed down Emily instead of Emma. Just not Emily at down there. Save me, help me. Aiyo, I cannot help. How to fight them? Poor girl. I kill wrong people.
Duchess Emily Hillsborough.
Sure, confirm use Emma to make your grandfather.
Well, I hope Emma is fully recovered. Emma, excuse me for turning up like...
Louis, your timing is perfect.
I'm not so sure. Home is dead.
Killed by Mortimer?
I saw it with my own eyes, but you don't seem surprised. Can you explain?
Sorry, there's not enough time to.
Looks like she's better.
Louis, I have brought Emily back from the ether.
I beg your pardon?
It was the last thing Holm did, as if to give us a chance of making it through. He guided me step by step just before he disappeared. Unfortunately, I could only bring her back in the body of a servant.
Huh? So Emily come back already, but she inside a body of a servant. Couldn't you find someone better? Yeah, he inside a guy body. I cannot imagine if I'm a girl and I suddenly in a guy body, I got a 懒觉. I cannot very beautiful. Find a bigger booth and more bounce, but no way. No. Now the Emily is at a guy body, so now she doesn't have boob. She has 懒觉. No, I don't want 懒觉.
And how does she feel about it?
Right now, she's asleep next door. I must say that between that and all I had to tell her to sum up the situation, it was rather a lot to take in. But she should feel better soon. Let's just give her a bit more time. I don't want to rush you, but time is short. We are in great danger. When Holmes sensed his death was imminent, he warned me that we would be next.
It was to be expected.
But why attack us?
Good God, I know why.
Good God!
No need.
I know what he's thinking. He's obsessed with Cronus and Zeus.
That's true, but what's the connection?
He thinks he's both. Now one, now the other.
What do you mean?
Looking at the statue in the Great Hall, it's easy to imagine him as Zeus. And by doing away with his brother, he's about to start a war of the gods. I'll bet he's planning to attack his father, Emma. And besides that, he also thinks he's Cronus, devouring his children to ensure that none of his sons will turn against him.
In mythology, Kronos doesn't attack his daughters, if I remember rightly.
Are you serious? Do you really want to take that chance?
No, I was just saying. You can count on us. You wouldn't know how to defeat an ancient, child-eating, all-powerful demon, would you?
Well, believe it or not, he gave me the answer himself. We're gonna need the blood from a demon older than him. And it just so happens that I have the Holy Lance. It touched the blood of Christ.
What's the connection? You're not trying to say that Christ is...
I'll have to ask you to trust me on this one. Once this is over, we'll all have a few bones to pick, but for the time being...
All right, we'll follow you.
Good. Let's go then.
Are you sure you're ready? You were all right?
Yes, I feel a lot better.
Very weird, man.
It's all a bit strange.
Sister, I believe we're ready for the end game.
Yeah, very weird, man. She inside the servant body, 操你妈妈. Fucking weird. Wait, so she 张封卖傻 is got reason one sorry, I go wrong place. It's in dining room or what? I fucking come here. Dining room. Dang, very weird, man. She inside the. So-
Louis, there you are. Look, she's better.
Perfect.
Good. Are you ready, Louis? Can we go?
Ready.
Yes. Let's get it over
Inigo
with.
never ready. Shh.
Louis, I've been expecting. Oh, I see you haven't come alone. To what do I owe the honor, Duchess?
I thought this discussion should concern the whole family.
Surprise, Father.
Emily, you brought her back from the ether. Well, I am impressed, my children.
It's over, Father.
We can't let you go on like this.
Enough!
Louis!
Who on earth do you think you are, for heaven's sake? Did you think I wouldn't know what you are planning? You are mere insects compared to me. You never
Worst
had a
case scenario, go
chance.
down cook Maggie meal.
Let's do it!
Now!
Ah, how dare you!
Keep going, it's working!
You creatures are pitiful. Tell me, Emma, are you sure you were right to bring your sister back in that grotesque body?
On the contrary, Emma, Emily will be able to exist by herself. Once she's changed bodies, you'll finally be able to live your own separate lives.
No more resentment or comparisons ever again.
You'll be free at last, Emma.
Perfect.
Emily, you have always been the dominant one, and you expect me to believe that you're now going to simply hand over your whole life's work? You can't fool me, my girl. I can read you like a book.
Emma, Emily, don't believe a single word of what he's saying. You both braved hell together, united, and that's the only way we can get out of here.
Louis is right, Emma.
Yes, you are right, Louis. We will not be misled by this kind of manipulation, Father.
Good. We stand firm. If this continues, Mortimer won't have any hold on us.
Emma, my dear daughter, let me help you. You have won. Look, you have it all. You are Duchess Hillsborough. You are rich. You are young, beautiful, influential. I'm so proud of you. You are the one I've been waiting for. You know what she's
bullshit.
like. You know she
Everything
harbors
bullshit.
vengeance in her heart. She'll never let you have all this to yourself. Never. I beseech you, let me help you. Let me protect you, darling.
Wow.
Emma, look at her. Look at Emily. You know her. She knows you.
But
Go on. Look at her. It is her. She loves you. She's counting on you.
Emma, help us!
My sister.
Get him! Louis! No!
No,
Trust your
don't do
sister.
it.
What?
It's
Remember
over.
what home
You've
told us?
lost.
No, no, stop!
Oh, my son. You will regret your actions when you see him.
Come, Louis. It's over.
Let's leave.
I think he no die. Die already. normal story becomes supernatural post-life post-cheat. You'll regret when you see which is your good partner. Shh. Because actually they got one rules, man. They cannot kill among each other. Yeah, they cannot kill among
Von
each other.
Vollmer tightened his political and spiritual grip on King Frederick William. On the death of the king in 1797, Johann retired with his wife to his country estate in order to continue his work on his theological and alchemical thesis. Manuel Godoy's close relationship with Napoleon enabled him to claim a part of Portugal, as well as the protection of France upon the fall of the kingdom. He died in the company of his beloved mistress Pepita after recovering all his titles and properties. Napoleon Bonaparte continued his political and military rise until his self-proclamation as emperor. His excessive ambition would cost the lives of 1,700,000 Frenchmen and leave France poorer and weaker than ever before. Deported and imprisoned by the British on St. Helena Island, he died on the 5th of May, 1821, as an exile
So
to general
basically,
indifference.
Elizabeth possessed by a grandfather.
During his
I
second
think
term,
so.
George Washington had to deal with a number of rebellions. He enraged public opinion by building close diplomatic
So,
links with
right now
Great
he
Britain,
summoned a
which
demon.
forced him to give up a third term in office.
Who summoned the
He
demon?
retired to his country estate until his death, without being able to implement the annexation of the highly coveted Louisiana Territory. The Duchess, enabling Great Britain to build closer ties with the United States on both political and commercial fronts, was her last diplomatic feat. She gradually withdrew from the English court and had to retire to the country, supported by her ever-present friend, the author Jane Austen. They say that the Duchess inspired her novel Emma, which became a bestseller in the year 1816. His Eminence was obliged
Now
to
you
justify
study
himself
history
on
of
his
Europe.
return over the letter he had sent to His Holiness. His mental health was called into question, and consequently he was withdrawn from papal state power. It was said in polite undertones that he had been sent to a faraway retreat, the better to hide his anonymous confinement in an asylum of Rome.
So Elizabeth
Sarah
summoned
de
a
Richet
demon that
never
is
returned from her
his-
trip to the English Isles. Her disappearance spelled the end for the Golden Order, and was the object of gossip for just a few days at the court of France. Nothing more was ever heard of Lord Mortimer. His sudden disappearance was a topic of conversation in the European courts, but only for a few months.
So you mean Elizabeth summoned the grandfather, is it? I defeated Lot with using the holy. I defeated Lot with my sister. I left the island safe and sound. Yeah, so I didn't fuck up lah. Yes, the demon is their father, and the Mortimer basically killed Elizabeth because the demon is their father, and the Mortimer basically you fuck up by killing people. Shh. Yes, the demon. You killed the bird, damn it. Why you still remember? Yes, the demon is their father, and the Mortimer basically killed Elizabeth because of the bird deal. Never mind, I play again. I want to see if I successfully bring the grandfather over. Demon or demon? No, they actually also name as demon, but hey, no, I don't want this one. Then chapter 2 lah. I want this one.
What? But
I think you will fuck up, lor. No, please trust me this time. Please trust me. Please trust me this time, please.
what on earth is happening? My dream?
Louis!
But where are
Louis, you must will I put in what I should.
Yeah, I'm.
Direct play from chapter 1 new game. Oh yeah, and I can this time must fuck with Emma and Emily. Yeah. So I won't kill the bird. I won't the Peru also won't die. Who also won't die?
Louis, help me! Be quick!
Ish, 难讲.
I have to protect my sister. Help me, Louis.
I protect. This one is Emma ma. So this one is me ma. Emma ma 要靠近我。All I hear is Louis, you.
Looks like I've succeeded. They've all disappeared.
Louis, it's worked! But don't waste any time.
Yes, I'm coming.
At least as soon as I found the exit.
Oh yeah, here. Yeah, because I killed her.
Emily?
Louis! Who on earth is Louis? Where are you? I thought Emma killed.
I understand.
I must help her.
I'm going to. You'll have more there. And look, are you?
Yeah, it would be and
In think.
do you?
Well,
Yeah, I should.
yes.
What? If you help, I am begging you, help me.
Clearly, it's so. I must.
Wait.
But be.
Yeah,
I'll be back.
Don't leave me, Louis. Come back.
I must be quick.
My memories.
Yep, with Emma.
I'm Louis.
Yes.
Pick up the.
Okay. This time I won't fuck up already. I won't fuck up.
Who's there? Gregory? No, something.
Elizabeth.
Who?
My name. William Alexander Morton.
William? What's up? My son is a talk.
Gosh, I cannot read his mind, ma. Don't say Mortimer.
Sir Gregory has been poisoned.
Who dares attack my son?
It would seem it was Lord Mortimer.
William, that vile
I
little
tried
traitor.
this Home is
He
going to die.
dared overstep our family rules. No member of the family will you kill. The dog, he will pay for this.
Huh? Then I still need to say what? we correct already. Then I leave for what? I still need to talk or not? Or I leave later I fuck up again. Elizabeth. Hey, in mute.
Is it
Your
you?
question is irrelevant. Elizabeth was just a receptacle which allowed me to observe William's actions.
But I didn't even ask the question.
You thought it.
Whoa.
Sir, rest assured, I have no quarrel with you. With all due respect, would you mind telling me to whom I'm speaking, please? I would not like to make a blunder.
I see you're trying to be civil. I accept your ignorance and agree to answer you. I am the father of all, founder of our house, grand architect of the laws that govern us, and creator of he you call Gregory Home. At this moment, yes. As well as all of his brothers and sisters.
Damn it. It's Holm and Mortimer's father. But why am I hearing you through Elizabeth Adams?
So that is how you see me, is it? Here, everything is mere make-believe. Your mind is working to give me an appearance that will allow you to see me.
So means what then? I cannot understand.
No, Louis, no. The longer you remain in his presence, the more danger you're in. Just get out of here.
Wait! I have a proposal to make to you.
Huh? Leave or listen now.
I'm listening.
William has to pay for what he did. He had no right. No one must ever attack a member of one's own family. That is the law. If you don't want to be involved in all this, let me enter your mind. When the time comes, I will just step in.
You mean like with Elizabeth?
Elizabeth was not part of our family. She didn't get any choice.
But you can't say it worked out well for her. What's to say that once inside he won't stay there?
If I ask my children to respect the rules, then I must do so as well. So, do you accept my proposal?
Let him enter.
Very well. I accept.
Good. Pursue your goal now. When the time comes, I will take care
Apa
of you.
lancar also try, okay? Because he is more powerful, right?
My head! Oh, it hurts like hell! Oh! I hope I've made the right choice.
I want to see how Mortimer scare him when his father appeared. Yeah, because he's already killed the because he already tried to kill the one. So I think
France. So much effort, so much wasted time. It was a trap right from the start. At the previous conference 3 years ago, I'm sure he already knew I would bring
This is the first event that brought home here. Oh yeah, I'm on the right track.
Okay, first one is this one. Do you know second one is what Second one.
So much effort, so much wasted. He allowed me to bring Emily back again to this conference. I didn't want to believe it.
They were correct. Sorry, I forgot already.
He's coming.
Sorry, sumimasen.
He allowed me to bring Emily back again to this conference.
I'm on the right track here.
Why you keep voicing me? Sorry lah, you know he become a very... Actually, this game is from a detective game become a supernatural.
And coincidentally, who arrives at the same time as Emily?
I'm getting closer to him.
Elizabeth.
Sparta. I must speak to you. He feeds Louis, and I continue to see nothing.
Elizabeth and where?
And when Elizabeth
this one.
He cut me off from our father,
Louis'
and I
father,
didn't say
I
a
teach you
word.
how to control
And when Elizabeth disappeared,
other people father, I teach you how to learn, study and become a proper human.
he feeds Louis. He stuffed his poor son with the occult knowledge that we usually take months to give to our children. I can't hold out. I recalled Sparta. France. So much. His children are gathered together? Yes. And the cherry on the cake. And the cherry on the cake is I drank his poison. Cut up how he's going to...
No, hurry, Louis.
You have managed to follow my thoughts. Come to me, quickly. Louis, hurry! He's coming!
What's happening?
I can sense him. He's here. He's trying to get inside me, Louis. William has completely lost his mind. He's getting ready to pull out all the stops. He's going to devour my mind, Louis. I'm not going to be able to stop him.
Louis, you are here. I sense your presence.
What? But he can't see me.
Congratulations, my son. You have succeeded in joining us.
Louis, Don't let him draw you in there. You are signing your death warrant if you decide to follow him. I won't be there to protect you.
It's over, my son. We have won. A new order can be born.
Louis, I'm so weak. I can feel him entering. I can no longer keep him out. He's coming.
He's here.
I can. Can you see him?
He's here. He's coming closer to you.
Where? Louis. I don't want to just disappear. He's inside my mind. I can feel him crushing me.
He's just in front of you.
I'm so sorry, brother.
Hey,
There's nothing you can do to
grandfather?
stop me now. You made your choice, and
sorry.
you have lost.
I was wrong about him from the very beginning. He's mad. He must be stopped. You can still do something, Louis.
Don't worry, son.
Father?
I am here. You can go in peace.
Father, I am sorry.
Don't be. You've been infallible right to the end. I am proud all those years watching you grow into who you are today.
But Father, I almost...
No. If your brother had not been so malicious, you would still be with us. I am here now. I am going to take care of him. Count on me to...
Stop! All of you! Leave now!
What? Goddamn.
William.
Calm down, Louis.
How dare you?
Louis?
Your own brother.
Father?
Gregory should have never trusted you. I knew he shouldn't have come here.
No, not now.
His
It's
grandfather
pointless
Sophia.
trying to run.
This one I straight away no see 那两个小姐了哦。I straight away no see 到 Emily 了哦。
Louis. There's something I'd like to understand before we go any further.
What is it that you'd like to know?
First, know that you are not responsible for your father's errors. However, you must answer for your own actions.
Uh-oh. I better tell him what he wants to know.
Tell me, Louis, what is your share of responsibility in all this?
Nothing at all. I was invited here to look for my mother, who had gone missing.
You mean your sister?
I didn't know that at the time. In any case, I didn't know anything about any of this. I'd never even met your two sons. And the more time went by, the more the trap closed around me.
But you've survived so far. You can be proud of that. When you got wind of William's plans about the conference, did you tell Gregory?
Well, but straight away 8 point eh.
To tell you the truth, I really don't think so. It seemed like just a detail, given that it was impossible for William to win the vote. There were too many of us
No.
behind Gregory for him to lose.
Because too much.
No, Louis. Indeed, you did warn him. You can trust me. If you have nothing to feel guilty about, then there's no reason to be afraid to tell me the truth. So then, what did you do to thwart William?
Wow. 王教号 I know this
I did everything in my power to help my sisters get through all of this, despite the discord that William sowed between all, despite my anger.
It cannot have been easy. I congratulate you for putting the family before your own interests. We're almost done here, Louis. Tell me, in your opinion, what should I do with William?
Wow, what should I do with William? Bury him alive. Hey, this too much already lah. This I know your rule. This one too much already. Do the same thing, same to him already. Bury him alive. No, don't want.
I think you should bury him alive. For an eternal being, I think that punishment would be fitting. Because according to the family rules, we're not allowed to kill a family member.
I certainly agree with you on that point. He deserves no less. I see you have understood. I believe you have earned a place in our family. I cannot wait to introduce you to the others. But first of all, William must pay for everything he has done. Let's go, now. It's time to get this over and done with.
This 结局比较好诶。This 结局比较屌诶。Just now that one is two sister help me嘛。
William! Gregory should never have trusted you. I knew he shouldn't have come here. You evil little cockroach.
No, Father. Wait.
It's over, my son. You've gone too far this time.
Oh, Father. By the way, I have a little surprise for you.
Now what have you done?
Let me introduce you to my new servants. You know, I have studied our talents closely, and as you see, they
Do you really think that mutilating your servants so that they can't hear is going to save you?
Well, I admit that was the idea.
You are pathetic. On
But
your
what
knees.
happened to Emily? I also don't know.
Ah, I can feel you entering.
Your ego has always been your weakness, my
Wow.
son. You are your worst enemy. When will you understand that no lock is impenetrable?
No.
If you're the only one who can master them, all I need to do is master you.
Stop. No.
You gambled. You lost.
Look, Louis. Look at him.
You broke the most important of our family rules, William. The one that gives meaning to all the others. Thou shalt not kill. Never, ever
What?
kill a member of our family. What's going to happen to him?
He will be buried alive. But don't worry about that. It is over. Everything that belonged to him is yours now. And I am proud to welcome you among us.
Thank you.
You deserve to join us, Louis. You have great potential and many things to learn. Come to me.
I'm coming.
On your knee, respect. But because I cannot find Emily, straight away come to this cutscene. Oh, Emily. So Emily not coming back already, Emily. So just Emma only.
Von
Emily
Vollmer
not coming.
tightened his political and spiritual
Emily not
grip
come
on
back.
King Frederick William. On the death of the king in 1797, Johann retired with his wife to his country estate in order to continue his work on his theological and alchemical thesis.
Then can marry
Manuel
Elizabeth,
Godoy's
Emma,
close
Emily,
relationship with
Elephant.
Napoleon enabled him to claim a part of Portugal, as
Means
well as
actually
the
Emma,
protection of
Emily
France
don't
upon the
die
fall
one.
of the
Yummy.
kingdom.
Shit, I kill
He
off- I
died
kill
in the
people.
company of his beloved mistress Pepita, after recovering all his titles and properties. Napoleon Bonaparte continued his political and military rise until his self-proclamation as emperor. His excessive ambition would cost the lives of 1,700,000 Frenchmen and leave France poorer and weaker than ever before. Deported and imprisoned by the British on St. Helena Island, he died on the 5th of May, 1821, as an exile to general indifference. During his second term, George Washington had to deal with a number of rebellions. He enraged public opinion by building close diplomatic links with Great Britain, which forced him to give up a third term in office. He retired to his country estate until his death, without being able to implement the annexation of the highly coveted Louisiana Territory. The Duchess, enabling Great Britain to build closer ties with the United States, on both political and commercial fronts, was her last diplomatic feat. She gradually withdrew from the English court and had to retire to the country, supported by her ever-present friend, the author Jane Austen. They say that the Duchess inspired her novel Emma, which became a bestseller in the year 1816. His Eminence was obliged to justify himself on his return over the letter he had sent to His Holiness. His mental health was called into question, and consequently he was withdrawn from papal state power. It was said in polite undertones that he had been sent to a faraway retreat, the better to hide his anonymous confinement in an asylum of Rome. Sarah de Richet stepped down from the Golden Order and undertook numerous excursions to Eurasia in search of her son. She reportedly lived out her last moments in a yurt on the way back from the Verkhoyansk mountain range. She died ranting and raving about needing a new body. Nothing more was ever heard of Lord Mortimer. His sudden disappearance was a topic of conversation in the European courts, but only for a few months.
Story no mention what the fuck happened to fucking Louis. The true happy ending should be Emily and Amber come back, why even though the grandfather one very late. I don't know Now I'm finding where I can don't kill it. Now I'm finding where I can don't kill掉 Emma. So basically, the story also related. Elizabeth already got possessed. Elizabeth is just a vessel for grandmother to wash both of them. Oh, I told you Elizabeth. Okay. Now I Google already lah. Okay. Even though lah, I go back that part, right? I will also need to kill either Emma or either uh I will also need to kill either Emma or Emily yeah. Just this time I will, because that time Emma is behind me Emily is opposite me so if I really kill, I also kill Emma already, or the real one, the real Emma. Yeah, so Emily is opposite me, so I also need to kill. I also need to kill. No choice, that's it. So how? I play back also need to die Never mind, you fuck up by no bringing Emily back. No, because but just now the first 结局 is I got bring that Emily back, although she is at someone body yeah, so the sister is coming back, yeah, just the father not coming back, yeah, so he also die lah. Is also a good ending lah. Try again, see what happen if you say you will bring her back. Anna bring Emily back now you try bring Emily back and let the father enter your mind. Yeah. Okay, if now at here I choose to kill, if I choose to kill Emma leh, I
This is like a bad dream.
I must my let you it though I can, of course.
the bird still die the bird. Tell me
Louis, I wanted to talk to you a moment about what has happened. All that I did. Of course, I thought what you for the I perhaps. And you for more abide. Do you it look what I'm the lot of you are what I did. And what from him be but very
So I now straight away go find Emily lah.
I already mentioned it yesterday. Either to you or to someone else. Impossible to tell with you people.
Yes, sir.
Your yes is not sufficient. Tell
this
the
is
others,
who?
for crying out loud. Remember to close my window once you've done my room. This isn't Corsica, you know. I'm freezing.
Of course, sir. I'll see to it straight away.
Good. Proceed.
Why suddenly he
Yes.
enter the... Ui?
Monsieur Napoleon Bonaparte. Duchess Emily Hillsborough.
Knock at the door.
No answer.
Ui?
Nothing. Emily? Emily, are you there?
Emily!
Yes. Louis, is that you?
Yes, let me in.
I'm sorry, Louis. I don't feel very well. I'll see you later.
Are you sure everything's all right? Are you still there?
Why I cannot move one? Oh, so I go back my room first so I go.
Duke Manuel Godoy. Next time, I'll listen to my mother. Not a day has gone by without something. What now?
Louis!
Oh, coming, Mr. President.
Louis!
Yes.
I just saw your mother. She was accompanied by... I tried to... Louis, this...
Oh, shit. You're right. Thank you.
Oh, now I only need go Emily.
I do believe that's Emily's voice. I can't understand. Emily! Emily!
Oh yeah, this one I must 从另外一边哦。
Whoop. I wonder if I can... Slow. It's not a very...
Ui? By now no honey already. How I fucking open the door?
I have to get it. Shit!
Right here.
I wonder if I can get the key by put.
I know point at the union.
A bicorn decorated with a cockade. It must belong to a French soldier.
How then No, my item don't have. I don't have enough points.
I am sorry, sir, but you are unable to.
Why last time I can open No point. 我不够分啊。
Shit! Shit! It's not a very complex lock. I'm sure.
Farm item. Eh. I cannot go down dear. Wow, this room cannot go in Wow, if like that still got open.
Congratulations, Monsieur de Richet. You made the right decision. What can I...
I doesn't want to come here
Do you have any news regarding...
Good. You are straight to the point this time. I shall allow myself to reply. Oh, my son.
Congratulations.
Oh, don't blame yourself.
Well, so...
Would you believe that your mother gave it to Emily's? Apparently, she asked her to hide it, and once she had done so, but Emma, Emily's sister, survived. So Gregory realized this and hid her in... When she came around, Emma rallied to Sir Gregory, and that's one...
Is anything wrong?
Oh, well, if I were you, Louis,
if cannot, then
I would be careful. Emma is still alive, and when your mother turns up, I wouldn't be surprised if she considers she has a score to settle with her.
You're right.
I think that Sir Gregory will do all he can to calm the situation down, but... However...
Thank you for this information.
Oh, don't mention it, Louis. It's net. You can all...
On that note, I don't want to take up any more of your time.
Oh.
I'll see you later.
Ayo. I want to see his room got honey or not that. You cannot go inside. Mama. I cannot go inside. I cannot go down. Where can I find honey? One I want some honey. I want honey. Cannot not also no use.
30 November. August 24th.
I must find another way. No way, don't have way. Dear Lord,
President George Washington.
I need honey. Here and there not link the town. Hiya. Leaf flower set. Why set? I really don't have the coin, but why last time I cannot? Why last time I can open the door? How the fuck I last time open the door? Dear Lord, no honey. I cannot even go down. Because last time you didn't fuck up yet.
Monseigneur, His Eminence Cardinal Pierre. Huh, that's me.
I also cannot go back my room.屌啦嚟啫 C got B or not in the B.
Duke Manuel Godoy.
What the fuck?
Monsieur de Richet, I have no time. I was about to join Sir Gregory. Come back later.
I wanted to talk to you a moment.
I'm sorry. We shall talk later.
What the fuck is it? I can't even go down.
I do believe that's Emily's voice.
Emily. Emily. Emily.
Uninstall. Listen already also cannot. My character couldn't understand. How much mana? He already tell you find a way into Emily. Nah.
Shit! No way. It's too sturdy.
The key is at there. The key is opposite there, outside the door there. Drop already the key. Eh?
The sword is well made. I should be able to force a lock with it.
Ui. That time I didn't take this, eh?
I wonder if I can get the key. Slowly.
Can it? But last time I didn't take the. Ui. Game back. You see the sword? Ah, bug there. Everything is bug. That time I didn't use the sword there.
Better not take the sword with me. All I need now is someone to accuse me of theft.
What game you also play? Yeah. Yeah, you see, I don't want to take the sword. I took back the sword. You help me put back already.
could you do that to me?
It's as if there are several people inside.
Once again, you're the one who's the victim in all
What
this.
on earth is... You, Mother?
How you could, after everything you are joking. I gave you, that's enough. Now that Louis sees you, what, if you, Louis, I honestly, no. After,
Yes.
don't you, I ask, you, now that you are, go on then. You want to kill, after, here.
Wait, what's...
An entire, sorry, that's enough. Louis, out, what, Louis, come on.
Wait,
I'm fed up with this. Well, Louis...
Yes, but...
Ration. Let's see. Wait.
On the night of our... Who was with us on the...
Cardinal Louis, I know. The Cardinal, I was there.
Right. On the night of our arrival, we were warned. What happened exactly?
Well played, Louis. Unfortunate Mortimer did not welcome us. It was Sir Gregory who welcomed us that night. Mortimer didn't show up.
Very well. Let's try. On the first night.
On the first night we went to bed.
Before going to bed, I went for... Did we speak?
You must be mistaken. She knows all that, Luke. Don't think you. I can assure.
Right. I'll have to find something...
Oh,
Take it easy.
You...
Lower your... Oh, I'd better act...
Come on. Look at yourself for crying out loud. You were prepared to shoot me down.
In the secret room. Talk to them about what you've been... On the night of...
What about? What do you want?
In the portrait gallery. We found her. What happened to...
We both went around the manor, and that's how we found ourselves. That's enough! Louis, too bad. Ask you. Come, Louis.
Very well. Describe last night, please.
Louis, it's
I want to...
We spent... I can't... Look.
That's it. Now I know who the real Emily is.
What? Family can 3P with 2E.
It's you, Emily.
No, Louis! She is manipulating you!
No, Emma. It's her. I know it. Despite all the trouble you've gone to put one over on me, I know it is her.
That's enough now, Emma. You little slut! Don't think you are going to get away with this so easily. You are going to stop your little game right now. Never! I am Duchess Hill. No!
Emily?
I am the Duchess.
But...
You don't! Dear God, what have I done? See what you've done. See?
Louis?
Mother!
What on earth is...
Go away! You must go. Everyone is going to arrive.
Louis, what's going on?
Duchess? Is everything all right?
Come on, Louis. There's nothing more you can do.
But I...
Leave us.
Emily, what's going on?
Mother, go to the crypt. I'll meet you there.
I'll be waiting for you.
Emily.
Madam, I am coming in.
It was bound to end like this, Louis. Let me stay with her. Please. Go. I'll cover you.
Got not same a bit lah here. Got not same a bit.
Good God! They're all... They must have heard the gunshot.
Where is Lord? Can anyone hear anything?
Did you hear that?
Certainly not.
What's going on?
Someone had... Gentlemen, go your room. I shall thank you.
So I already say they also must have someone die. She should have said, I told you we could sleep with the same man. Why you don't want to share with me? We have be minor 3 in 1. What the fuck? Sam. But they are sister and brother. What the fuck? Oh, thought this one I very 后面 only 才知道啊。Life and sardines stick together. Why you still play? Why you not direct go back the ending? No, because I doesn't know it got saved properly or not, so I play finish this chapter first.
Louis,
come
Tom.
You tell you I
If I and
my team and what do you
they and
反正我也是可以。
Lord more but
not they there of but you.
I went beyond
Oh, they but
I
did
yeah.
and it
Well,
I and could wait. Lou, you
right.
I'm in so and I he
You mean
he we
he was our
no I
what
he like I'm
did he
not a keeper.
and you
What you after in we agreed never to speak about what
You-
the
I-
that
what
like for the what I did he but he we are oh
wait good we should
there and by
He-
oh we but for the
are you
there.
reassure me we aren't gonna
Okay, since I finished this chapter so I think Emily is
What?
my
Louis,
but where are we?
You must will at the point but in the what you I'm occupied.
Yet I'm
but Emily still not here. Can I go out? Why give up? Give up lah.
What a plea.
I
Eh? Go give the one that you 3p.
Yep.
Oui?
Emily?
Louis? Louis! Who want Louis? Where?
In front of you. She can't see me?
Louis, are you dead
Emily's
too?
still here.
It's complicated.
I thought Emma killed you.
Oh, yes, that's right. She's...
Emily's still here. Eh? Wow, means
I understand that it's on the...
But I can...
I'm going to have... You'll have more there... And look, are you...
Yeah, it would be fun.
In...
Do you...
Well,
yes, I should...
Yeah.
What? If I am begging you, help me.
I'll do everything I can to find...
You...
Yes, I must go.
Wait, don't...
But I must if I'm to find us... Be brave and...
Yes, I am. I trust you.
I'll be back for you.
Louis, help.
You
Don't
see?
leave me.
I saved
Louis.
her.
Louis, come back.
But why Emily still here? Then I thought I shot already. I thought I piang the Emma already. Tell me.
My own sister. I should have left her to die when the Tsarina caught her. I really am so stupid. It was obvious that she would betray me one day. That bitch.
What liar? What? But this was still Emily. Eh? Lancang. What? So we know the ending now. What means see, start to be. Oh, you want use father than no Emily already. Oh.
I must be quick.
Yep.
Hiccup.
So I cannot use father. Oh, okay. But why still? But why Emily still tired?
This... Oh...
But why Emily still died? Eh?
He allowed me to bring Emily back again to this conference, supposedly to find her sister, whereas Emily...
Sleep.
and coincidentally, and at the same time as Emily arrives at the same time as Emily.
Okay lah. Guys, thanks for watching me play this game. Yeah, so this game. So this game is what the fuck is 3 AM already? Your timeline wasn't supposed to happen, that's why I see. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna sleep already. It's already 3 AM. What the fuck? I played like 4 hours already. 干嘛起来? Okay lah, see you guys tomorrow lah. Okay, oyasuminasai. Good night. You didn't go back. You didn't go back to the time and place those infinity stone back. You create another timeline. That's why you fuck up.